Hey guys, this is Joy back again with another video, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like how you guys are always been doing, it means the world. It's really great. If you haven't already, please be sure that you like, share, and subscribe all of my videos, and you leave comments and do all that great stuff. So if this is you guys' first time watching my channel, so I go by Joy, and I am a narcissistic abuse coach. I've been through narcissistic abuse, and I know what it's like to be abused by a narcissist, and it's not fun. It's not something to be excited about nor happy. So that's the reason why I make this channel, is to help the victims and the survivors get through it, understand what happened to you, give you advice and tips on how to move on, live a healthier, abundant life, and yeah, to prosper after the abuse, because it's tough, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish anyone to be abused by a narcissist. So this video is going to be called Isolation from the Narcissist, and the reason why I talk about isolation is because that's actually something that they do when they are going to be in the process of abusing you. So what they do is they get close to you, they love bomb you, they get you to trust them, they get you to fall in love with them, and then slowly but surely they start to isolate you from your family, your friends, people that are close to you. I've had that experience even from my aunt narcissist. Because I came from Delaware, and I didn't really have any friends when I first moved here, but luckily I ended up meeting some friends, and I never really brought them around the house or anything. I remember when I was like 19, I started like dating a couple of guys, and I remember like they would come over, and then like, I don't know, like this one guy, he was like, yeah man, your aunt, she was looking at me really weird and saying all this stuff. And then I had like some of my girlfriends, they would come over and they would be like, your aunt is not nice, and like she would give you like, they said that she would give them like weird looks or whatever. But I think it just depended on if she knew them or not. But I don't know, I felt like I was just kind of isolated, like when I was with my aunt, and that if I brung someone over, you know, she wouldn't really like welcome them, or she wasn't really that friendly, which I get. It was her house, like she didn't have to have anybody in the house. But you know, but with the guys that I dated, the first guy, he definitely started to isolate me from my friends. He would say like not so nice things about my friends, and would try to make me turn against them and see them in a different way. And I remember when I first met the first narcissist that I met, I was living with my aunt at the time. But because of the abuse that I was going through, I had wanted to move out. Like I wanted to get my own place. Like I wanted to at least just get out of that situation. And at the time when I was like finally over the abuse, I knew something was going on, but I didn't really understand it. But I just knew that I wanted to get out of her place. I ended up getting some roommates that I met through Craigslist, which was like the worst idea. I mean, they were okay. It was better than living with my aunt, but they was just like all over the place. And like a lot of them were like racist. They had all these like crazy views about black people. And yeah, it was tough. But I lived there for about a year. But during that time, I was like kind of talking to the narcissist, and I was thinking like he was a friend, like he really wanted to help me with music. And during that time, he had came over a couple times, and it would be me and him, and you know, I was thinking like we were really going somewhere with things, and this is actually a part of the future faking. I remember he would be like, oh yeah, like I'd like to meet your aunt one day and your parents, and you know, that never happened. But yeah, I just kind of felt like I was just isolated a little bit. And then I remember when I first met the narcissist, the first one that I dated, I actually drove out to see him because I was really serious about music. I wasn't trying to like hang out with him and get to know him like how he was trying to do with me. But I took a friend with me, and slowly but surely I just noticed like I wasn't really friends with her as much, or I didn't spend time with her because I was busy like hanging out with the narcissist, and you know, trying to see like what he was doing but I was actually thinking like he was really trying to help me, but really he was really trying to get me alone so that he could further break me down, further abuse me, and just destroy me, which is very hurtful to even think about or even talk about. But it's something that needs to be said, and I want to put it out there for other victims that have been abused and that may still be in the situation that are currently being abused. So I definitely have a lot of empathy for you guys. So yeah, so that is the isolation, and they want to make you dependent on them. They want to get you so that you are totally codependent on them for everything, to live your life, to make decisions, to anything. Because I realized, like, when I was with the narcissist, I was literally asking him for advice, and I wouldn't make decisions unless I contacted the narcissist. And normally I wouldn't do that. Like, I would make decisions on my own. Like, I would be okay with like living my life, you know. But once I got involved with him, I was dependent on him for his advice, his approval, everything. And I didn't, like, now it like clicked. It's like, wow, like he really isolated me and got me to the point where I was totally dependent on him. And so that he literally had me in the palm of his hand, so he could do anything with me. And so that's what they want to do to you. They want to get you alone. They want to get you to where you only believe in what they say, and what they say is right. And if it's not something that what they believe in, then it's wrong. You know what I mean? And then let's see here. The next thing is, again, they want to take total control over your life. And again, I'm not saying that I'm blaming everything on the narcissist, because yes, I do have some parts in it, because it takes two to tango, and I know that I had some childhood issues that I had to work on, and I think that's the reason why I got ensnared, because there was that unmet need that I didn't get from my parents. And narcissists take advantage of that. I think in the beginning they try to see, like, you know, they want to know, like, who is like around you, like, is your mom and your dad around, like, do you have any brothers or sisters, because they know that those people can influence whether or not you are going to be around them, and they want to know if they're going to be able to abuse you as much as they want, you know, because they know if you have people around you and that see that abuse happening, then they're going to like try to get you away from that person. But if they know that you're alone, maybe you could be lonely, you could be depressed or going through something, then you're like the perfect target for them, because they know that they could just abuse you and get away from it, and you'll accept it. So that's that. Sorry about that. It's this car. It's making that loud noise. They need to fix their brakes. Can they turn that car off? Okay, I was gonna say, and yeah, they don't want you to have any help from family members, like I said. So just be mindful. These are some characteristic traits that if you suspect that the person that you're with is a narcissist, these are some of the things that they will do. They'll try to take total control over your life. They'll try to control like what you wear, how you just present yourself. Because I remember the narcissist, he would be like, oh, I like it when your hair is like this, I like it when your nails are done. And I mean, of course, yes, I want to keep my appearance up, but he was basically trying to control that, like even control the people that I talk to, like everything. So just be aware. They will try to isolate you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I know it's kind of painful. It's even painful for me to even talk about this to you guys, but again, I know that I'm inspiring and I'm helping people out there. So if I could help anybody heal, I heal myself. So please be sure that you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about narcissists, leave them in the comment box below. If you want to take advantage of my coaching session, email me at livenarc39@gmail.com. And just so you guys know, the discount that I have coming is actually going to be over on the 18th. So you want to go ahead and get your session in, let me know. And I'll probably be doing another sale, but just after the 18th, it will be going back up to the regular price, just so you guys know. And I'll let you know when I'll have another discount. It'll probably be soon, but I just want to kind of, because I know a lot of people are hesitant. They don't want to talk about it, but I mean, you have to deal with your emotions. Like, if you don't deal with it now, then you're going to keep being in that depressed state. You're going to keep being miserable. and you're never going to heal. And the whole purpose of me making these videos is because I want you guys to heal. We all deserve to live a happy life without the narcissist, because they're doomed to be miserable. So yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.